Steelers have made 2 trades.
They made 2 trades that turned into 1 trade. The Steelers are officially, as of 3 minutes ago, it's been confirmed, 11:06 a.m. here in Central PA. The Steelers get Jalen Ramsey, Jonnu Smith. The Dolphins get Minkah Fitzpatrick and a late-round pick. My presumption is a 5th or 6th, if that's the case.
Right. Jonnu Smith they've been going after anyway. They've been trying to bolster their tight end spot. To go with Pat Freiermuth, they have targeted Jonnu Smith as the guy they really wanted to acquire, so they were trying to work out a deal to get him. He will help them, especially in the blocking area. He will really help them.
And he is on a contract this year and signed an extension for next year for $12 million as well. He signed an extension on top of what he already has.
With all due respect, I would much rather have Minkah Fitzpatrick than Jalen Ramsey. As you know, I am not a fan of Jalen Ramsey at all. I think when he first came out playing with Jacksonville, I thought he was a terrific player. I thought as he got recognition and accolades, his performance fell off. As I pointed out to people many times, in a pass-happy league, if he's such a great corner, which everybody talks about, why does he only have 15 interceptions in his career? Jack Ham, when they weren't throwing the ball, had 32. At linebacker. Right? He is a good player. He is not a great player. There are people that want to put him into the Hall of Fame. He's in the Hall of Good. And that's what he is. I'm sorry, especially at the States. That is what he is.
I agree.
So did they bolster themselves at corner? Sure.
Their defense now consists of, before we get to the defense actually, and for everyone saying interceptions aren't everything, yes, they aren't. Darrelle Revis didn't have a lot of picks because they never threw his way.
Right.
The difference is they still throw Jalen Ramsey's way. That is the difference here.
I saw.
They don't throw it in him every single play because they don't want to.
I saw the Bengals in the Super Bowl attacked him left and right with Joe Burrow. All right, left and right they went after Jalen Ramsey.
And now the Steelers' defense after the draft and free agency and trades consists of, on the projection would be Derek Harmon, Keanu Benton, and Cam Hayward on the defensive front as a down 3. TJ Watt, Patrick Queen, Peyton Wilson, and Alex Highsmith as the linebackers/edges. Then you've got at corner Joey Porter Jr., Darius Slay, and Jalen Ramsey. Yeah. I'm guessing Jalen Ramsey goes in for Slay, and then it's Jalen and Joey Porter, would be my guess.
My guess is, okay, they'll keep Porter outside. My guess is one of them is going to play the slot corner, and that may be Jalen Ramsey.
Yes.
Or it could be Slay. I mean, whatever. But I'm just saying, one of them will be the slot corner. They'll go with 5.
And then on the back end, you have Deshaun Elliott, Juan Thornhill, and Beanie Bishop Jr. as well. So that's kind of your projected 11 to 13 players on the Steelers defense.
And look, Beanie Bishop plays hard. Beanie Bishop is, to me, invaluable on special teams. And when he's played out there, he's actually, I liked him in Minnesota. Of course, he played at West Virginia as well. He was good there. So,
and you have players also on defense like Jack Sawyer, Nick Holcomb, Corey Trice, a few others all throughout here. But that's kind of the projection. And the Steelers have had a weird offseason. Like, I'm thinking about this now. They've had a weird one of just like some signings of guys, some trades here and there. Of course,
they get Metcalf. You're like, whoa. They trade Pickens.
They get trade Pickens. Right. They get Rodgers. Like, okay. And then they go out and grab. Of course,
and
now
they lose Harris. Which they didn't even try to keep.
Yeah.
They get Kenneth Gainwell, who's good enough to be in the league, but is really just another guy.
Their rotation is Jalen Warren, Caleb Johnson, Kenneth Gainwell, Trey Sermon at running back. They give Freiermuth some help with Jonnu Smith. They have DK Metcalf. They, of course, have Robert Woods, Scotty Miller, like this weird Calvin Austin III, this weird roster of just a mishmash of things is kind of how I put it. Like, you don't really, they're not going full on youth everywhere. They're not going full on old everywhere. It's kind of this weird amalgamation. And like, could it be good? Sure. But, we know Cleveland's going to be bad.
Cleveland will be bad.
We know the Bengals are so
Cincinnati's
weird.
Defense will be mediocre.
Because they have 2 defensive ends who aren't a part of the roster right now.
And their offense will be outstanding.
Yes.
I mean, the Steelers would beg to have that kind of offense.
The Ravens will be really good.
And the Ravens will be very, very good. So the Ravens should be the class of the group because they're better on both sides of the ball combined.
Yes.
The Bengals will be better because their offense is so good it'll offset their defense, but they will play a lot of exciting 37-34 games.
They will play, as I like to dub it, the 2010s Saints type of games, where the Saints are going to put up 49 points, but they're going to get scored by 48. Like, it's going to be a shootout every game for them. And that's what happens when you have no defense.
So here's the full trade. Jalen Ramsey, Jonnu Smith, and a 7th-round pick in 2027.
Okay.
In 2027.
Minkah
Fitzpatrick, and a 2027 5th-round pick. So, so these will not be picks in the upcoming draft.
Yes. These are future ones.
Yep.
Well, it is an interesting amalgamation of a trade. I don't know how much it's going to do to help the Steelers out when it gets down to the nitty-gritty of it, as we've kind of talked about. So it's a weird trade. It's two different trades that kind of became one big trade to make it work for everybody.
Right.
So we'll see exactly what happens. We've got time until the season, of course, arrives. The Steelers play in, I believe, a month and a half is when their first preseason game is. So there's a little time.
Right, but Jalen Ramsey is playing in that.
Yeah, and the Steelers offensive coordinator.
I'll say this, in week 2, usually Mike Tomlin plays guys. He's old school when it comes to that. In week 2, he probably will play some guys in the preseason.
And when it comes to them, Steelers offensive coordinator Arthur Smith reunites Jonnu Smith. For the third time, they were together in Tennessee. They were together in Atlanta.
And that's a big part of this. He knows the guy.
He knows them. Jonnu will know the system. They'll know how it works. It'll.
That's why they target him the entire time, because Arthur Smith wanted him.
Yes.